members, what's going on? Welcome to the Power of I Am. I am Eric. I am all that is. I am love. I am perfection. I am always chosen. I am everyone's top priority. No one is better than me. No one compares to me. Claim it. All right, quick talk.
2 videos in a row, Eric.
Well, 3 actually. I want to talk about something it's not even kind of important. It's very important. All right. Some people get so caught up in this manifestation aspect, this quote unquote process, when there really isn't one, that they do something without realizing it. They catch themselves in this particular dynamic without realizing it. And you want to know what that dynamic is? The identity. This doesn't go for everyone, by the way, just some, right? But hear me out, because you might one day catch yourself here and not even realize it. It's not respecting yourself. Some people get so caught up that they think they have to put up with fucking anything just because they're quote unquote manifesting, bro. You're manifesting all day long. And remember, reality is just going to show you who you are. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't fucking respect yourself, reality and the people in it will not fucking respect you. If you tolerate and you accept and you put up with fucking nonsense, you're going to continue to manifest that for you, bro. Plain and simple.
Well, Eric, how do I do that then? If I'm supposed to be only aware of the perfect person or the perfect situation, aren't I supposed to just take it in the chin?
No. Again, guys, I want to make something clear. I give off a very general statement when I say, watch what you say, because, Scripture backs us up too, Bible verses. Your words create life or death. Watch what you say, because it's going to come back to you. It always does. Sometimes we put out so much shit all day, you don't even realize when the things do come back, right? You don't realize who you were being in that now moment, or even yesterday. Sometimes you were something yesterday, and that thing showed up today or a week from now. And then you're surprised, like, why is this happening? Well, you dwelled in there internally at some point. But when I say that, I say as a general rule of thumb, because most people, when they speak, think, assume, perceive, they are identifying with what they are saying in that moment. They don't see themselves as the observer. They don't have the ability to separate themselves in that point in time. Right? Reality is going to show you who you are no matter what. It's going to show you who you are. It only understands I am not, I have, I don't have. It understands your intent. It understands who you are being internally. Why? Because it is consciousness. And everything around you is your consciousness. So, our whole life, and I've given this example before, of how you get proven who you are. And I gave the example of like 2 twin brothers, right? Identical little fuckers, right? Look exactly the same, speak the same, think the same, but internally, they're 2 different identities. One is I never have enough. Nothing works out for me. Life is hard. I always fail no matter what I do. That's that guy's identity. The other one is, you know what? Everything is just so easy for me. Everything works out for me. I always have more than enough. I'm fucking blessed. I have everything I want and need. I'm just set for life. Right? I'm living on easy fucking mode, right? So, those are the 2 identities, right? So let's go to the one that's failure, right? This identity will sometimes say the right things. Wake up one day, you know what? This is who I am, blah, blah, blah. They could talk to the right people. They could take the right action that they think they should be taking. But they never done their inner work. They still internally almost have an expectation of failure. Their concept of self is failure. That huge blaring check engine light of nothing works out for you is failure. Their self-concept of I'm just unlucky and I suck and nothing works out for me. That's who I am. And then what do they have internally? Not enough. I don't have. That's what they're shouting, even though they're quote unquote saying things, doing things in alignment with someone that they are not. So do you know what reality usually shows them? Failure. So they'll do all that and they'll get the same result. Why? Because you can effort all day, you can do this, you can do that, you can try. But if your state of being, your consciousness, your awareness never changes, you're going to be in the same fucking place yielding the same results. The only way that you change the external reality is if you change internally. Be a different identity internally. Claim it, embody it, think, perceive, assume, decide from that identity, no matter what you see. That's how things change. Now, so they got whatever they, who they were, not what they were doing and what they were saying to the right people and all these things, right? Because, throughout the day, they just knew they'd had that expectation of failure. Now, on the other side, that other brother, exactly the same. He has that other identity I said, that, everything works out, always has enough. He can do the same exact actions, talk to the same people, say the exact same fucking things, take the same actions, start the same business. He will get the result of who he is internally, the success, everything working out for him, because that's who he is. Or in the same sense, he could do a whole lot less. That's why there's some people that just coast in life. Look what their mindset is. Right? You're going to get proven who you are.
Why are you telling us this, Eric? You went off on a tangent.
Oh, no, I didn't. The reason I'm saying this is because some people think they have to be a doormat, that they have to be disrespected in the meantime in order to manifest, bro. Not the case. You could tell someone to fuck off and still experience the reality you chose. Because you know it's true. When you fully accept how reality works, you're interacting with the dead world. You could have a conversation with someone and know that that's not you anymore. You can look at it. Remember, it's not what happens, it's not what you do, it's who's doing it. It's who's interacting. What do you know to be true? Whatever you know to be true internally is what will materialize. As long as you don't identify with what you are saying. As long as when you're talking about it, you're like, oh, this means I fucked up. Then it means you fucked up. Because you said so. Who was aware that you fucked up? Oh, you? Okay. So, no doormats, people. If you find yourself in a dangerous situation, fuck manifestation and videos. Get the fuck out of that situation first and foremost. And then from there, recalibrate who the fuck you are internally. Don't sit there and stay in a dangerous situation because I want to manifest this. No. You prioritize your fucking self. You put up with that shit, reality's gonna keep giving it to you. And if it's not from that person, it'll be from others. Because you're accepting that. So you no longer accept it. And you can fucking say whatever you want to say. Do what you got to do to remove yourself from that. You're no longer identifying with that. Right? You could tell someone to fuck off, or I'm doing this and I'm doing this. But if internally you know the truth and you know your end, you're good. If you saw the end and you fully believe in what the fuck we're doing here, and you accept how reality works, as within, so without, cause and effect, the internal is the actual, and you have faith in self, and you went within and saw yourself with something, saw yourself doing something, saw yourself with someone, saw yourself with all this money, you saw the end. Do you not have faith and trust in that end? I mentioned this in my time traveler perspective video. If I saw the end and I fully accepted how this game works, then what do I care about the fucking middle? I have full faith and trust in what my end is. Isn't that true? So I could say, interact with whoever the fuck I got to interact with. They don't know the end. I'm not playing spoiler, and I don't have to. Or I could say it right to their face and not give a fuck. Whether I address it as sarcasm, but I'm being serious, or I'm being fucking serious. Unhinged. Right? Now, guys, I'm not telling you to go do stupid shit. I'm just telling you, you don't put up with people's nonsense because you're manifesting them. You stand up for yourself if need be, knowing the truth. And if that's the situation you still want to be in with that particular person, or you want a different outcome from this current situation you're in, whatever it may be, and right now it's the old you is experiencing hurtful behavior towards you or disrespectful behavior towards you, you fucking stand up for yourself. And you know that what you say fucking goes, or what's true is what's true now. Because you went within using the Christ awareness, which gave you access to your kingdom of heaven, you were just there. Will you not be aware of it? Will you not trust in that? The same way you trusted in fear-based. The same way you assumed someone was gonna disrespect you or do something to you, and you remained in that no matter how you interacted with them. You remained in that. Maybe you had a nice conversation, but internally you're like, oh, I feel like they're gonna screw me. I feel like just something bad's gonna happen. And then it did. No matter what you did, no matter what good stories you try to tell your friends, it's still materialized. So never. Someone's blocking me. Never become a fucking doormat. That's not what this is.
Let me put up with nonsense because I want my SP.
Right? No. If your person's literally fucking cheating on you right in front of your face, be like, peace out. Peace out. I don't fucking deal with this shit. I only invest in people who invest in me. I know my fucking value. I know my fucking worth. And then if you know that they're choosing you, that's what's going to materialize. But you don't sit there, okay, they were mean to me. I'm going to take it because they're perfect now. You don't fucking do that shit. What's the matter with you? Then you're just going to get more. Whatever you're accepting, remember, you're accepting shit all day long. What are you accepting? I'm telling you, if you don't respect reality and the people in it, especially your target situation, will not respect you. And then you will become doormat. So when we work on self-concept on this channel, which is how you see yourself, when we work on concept of self on this channel, which is how you experience different areas of your life, we work on this channel is I am and I have. That's the language reality understands to materialize, right? And when we work on this channel, perception, how we perceive the world, yeah, we are only aware of what we wish to experience as if it's already here. But as that materialization goes, if we're getting disrespected, if someone's being fucking rude, remain calm, but you stand your fucking ground. Remain calm, stand your ground, and still perceive it the same way anyway. You know it's true. You know it's the middle. You saw the end. Why are you reacting to middles? I said this before. If you saw the end and you trust the end, allow. Stop getting in the way. Why are you being moved by the middle? That's like if you watch I said this already, probably one of my first lives ever. That's like if you watched the Titanic for the 56th time and you're like in the middle with your friends. I wonder if Jack's gonna make it. I wonder if the ship is gonna stay afloat. That's what that is. You saw the end. You're along for the ride now. Now how you perceive everything, put it in your favor, but if you're disrespected, you stand up for yourself and you continue the same thing. You don't just take it. You don't just take it like a champ. No, because who you are wouldn't do that shit. How you see yourself, prioritized, loved, respected, adored. Elite, king, queen. Would they put up with that shit? Would they put up with abusive, toxic behavior? Would they? Would they? No. So then don't. And then continue on what your story is, if you so choose to go that route. I don't judge. You want to fucking stay with someone that treats you like shit, and you want to manifest them and whatever the fuck you want to do, go ahead. But you don't fucking take shit on the chin. You don't sit there and cry yourself to sleep because he was mean today, but I'm affirming. No. You don't prioritize yourself. Reality's not going to fucking prioritize you. You don't treat yourself like gold. How do you expect everyone else to? You don't keep your own word to yourself. How do you expect someone else to? Everything's just going to mirror that back. Reality's going to give you who you are. So if you want something, you got to be that guy. Be that woman that has these things, that has these qualities. And all you got to do is decide and claim it. The same way you claimed life sucked. The same way men are mean to me. Women, choose the assholes. Women are whores. Women treat me like shit. They use me for my money. But then you say, no, I'm respected. I'm respected by all. But then you allow someone to keep taking advantage of you. You're still being that fucking old version of you. Stand up for your fucking self and still say what's true. Don't just take it because if you think standing up for yourself goes against your end or goes against what you're doing. I can't react because I got to see them as perfect. That's not what this is fucking about. That version of them, you're not changing, has a right to exist. You trying to change them fucks it up altogether. You think you're doing a process to change something outside of you. You're not doing a process to change something outside of you. That is what it is. It has a right to exist. It's one possibility of infinite possibilities that come from within you. So if you're not changing them, they're going to be that way. They're going to be that way. You need to be aware of the version of them or the version of whatever circumstance or condition or whatever thing you're trying to materialize in your reality. You have to only be aware of what's internal as the cause. Not do something and then check. And then do something and then check. And then do hopscotch and then whatever. And let me see. I'm going to do it for a few days and then let me check. And I'm going to do it for a few days and then let me check. Has reality fucking changed yet by doing that for God knows how fucking long? You gonna listen to what I'm saying? You gonna try it out? No, you don't try it out. It's just that way now. It's just that way now. Value yourself. Reality values you. Don't require someone to complete you. That's the problem. If you need someone to complete you, you're never going to be complete. You need to be whole regardless. You need to be whole with or without them. They need to add value to you. Not be the one that is the source of your value. They need to be a bonus to your greatness. Not the source of your greatness. Not, they're around so I could be happy now. They're around so I can feel good now. That's not how this fucking game reality works. You gotta be that, have that, and not need it from them in order to be magnetic to it from them. But again, if they're a fucking asshole, or if they're treating you like shit and disrespecting you, reality's paying attention. Because it's consciousness. So, you don't take shit, guys. You don't take shit. As long as I keep affirming, I can keep, taking it like a champ and just ignore it. I'm just ignoring it. I'm scared. Don't ignore shit. Ignoring something implies that you see truth in it, so you're hiding. No, it's not me. Stand up for yourself. Remove yourself from that situation if need be. You are all you have. You are all that is. Treat that fucking temple that God dwells within like fucking priceless, pure divinity, because that's what it is. No more disrespecting self. No more putting up with shit because I want this person in this relationship. Look what you're tolerating. This is just about manifest, bro. Techniques. Blah, 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 blah. We're talking real world shit here. A lot of people don't like fucking talking about. But I'm telling you, you can stand up for yourself and do all of these things. No matter what you experience, you stand your fucking ground and still stay in your truth. And I promise you that will still materialize. Just like it always has your entire life. Just like you thought you were doing everything right and you still got the same. Why? Because you never change internally. And then until you do, that's when everything does. It's about changing internally. It's not about doing a process to play peekaboo with the land of the dead. That's why Christ's awareness says, why do you keep looking for the living amongst the dead? Because you consume it, you bring it back to life, you recreate your same shit. You keep consuming being disrespected, it's going to continue. And they're going to keep doing the same fucking things. A little bit of a different video today, guys. I might make this one public too. I think the public needs to see this one too. Eric, make up your mind. Hey, we shift awareness all the time. We shift awareness all the time. So all you SP people that are tolerating fucking bullshit just because you want this person, treat yourself with some respect first so you can get that in return. It's as simple as that. Understand how the game works. Don't require the 3D to determine if you're happy or not, to determine if you're fulfilled or whole, because you never will be if you require it from someone else. They'll become your false god. That situation will become your false god. And if that's taken away, oh my God, the spiral, the polarity. Oh my goodness. Back to square one. Prioritize self. Make it about you. Know your truth. Know your end. Have faith in it because you were just there. You don't trust it then? Why would you react to the middle? It's a lot easier when you look at it that way. If you saw the end, why are you reacting to the middle? Why are you wondering if the Titanic is it going to make it? The band's going to play. The band's playing. That means the ship was fixed. Everyone would look at you like, what the fuck? Didn't you see this 56 times? Treat it that same way. How can you expect anyone to love you the way you wish to be loved if you don't love yourself that way first? Sounds cliche, but that's the truth. Reality is always paying attention because reality is you. And then when you don't need it, because you know how this game works, the fulfillment, everything's the cause. As the cause, the second you pronounce a consonant, the second you pronounce a vowel, the second you start saying, I feel like this means this, then it does. You're right. Okay, let's continue this. I feel like I'm stuck. Then you're stuck. Let's go. Whew. Let's experience stuckage. Let's go. Let's go. I told everyone on the membership side, you make the rules, it's the law, whatever the fuck you say. You want to follow, Mercury Powerade, all the portals that are opening up, Rhino Plasticity Portal, I don't know, all the stuff I hear about, the pillows, the notes, like old times we used to talk about, charging up things under the moonlight, all that stuff. Then that's where you go. It'll work if you have the faith in it. But I'm just saying, have the faith in the self. Just make decisions. All you're doing. If you got to do anything, you mold yourself to that. But what you need to fucking mold yourself to is not disrespecting your fucking self and standing up for yourself and removing yourself from situations that don't serve you and are harmful. And of course, remaining your truth, everything will still be okay. But I'm telling you guys, when you lift up your and remind yourself who you actually are, and you focus on you and you prioritize you, a lot of these fucking situations, you're gonna be like, I'm fucking good, bro. And how people come to me, I feel so good in myself, I feel so good in this, that they don't want the original thing. That's an unconscious thing. It's almost like a spiritual ick. Why? Because like I say, you can only see from who you are being. You can only perceive the world from who you are internally. Some things can be right in front of your face and you can't see it. So then when you raise your level of awareness, you are less likely to spiral or react negatively to these little small things. You'll be more indifferent to it because you know who the fuck you are. And at the same time, you'll be able to look at something and you're like, oh my God, I wanted that? What the fuck? I was disrespecting myself. Again, guys, you can manifest anything you want. I'm just making sure you guys don't put up with any type of abuse, any type of toxicity, any type of doormatish type behavior just because you want something to materialize. You can still materialize it, but have some respect for your fucking self first. Or I promise you, that shit's going to continue. And if it's not from that person or that circumstance, it'll be from another. Because reality will continue to show you who you are because you made that normal for yourself. Remember that normal video? Yes. All right, guys. Yeah, this is a public video. This needs to be said. A little different today. But I love you guys. Hey. Again, let me say this really quick. I said this to everyone because I actually brought this up earlier and I didn't even finish my point. I said this to my members, because it's the law of what you say works. If you have a question and your boy's not around to answer it, if you're wondering something and your boy's not around to answer it, ask yourself this. What would I want the answer to be? And then decide that's the answer. Congratulations. That is now your truth. You shape, you mold everything. There is not nothing that you don't accept as true that will occur. You just gotta have faith in that end. You gotta have faith in what you said. Problem is we're too wishy-washy. We don't trust ourselves. If we don't trust our own word to ourselves, how do you expect reality to do that? How do you expect reality to deliver for you when you can't keep your own word? You're just experiencing you. Right? Remember, guys, you guys weren't meant to need me. It's really this simple. You only need yourself, faith in self. All right? But again, I'll say, hey, when I join the membership, it's in the description. You want to work with me, talk to me, direct, links in the description. But you guys are the truth. You guys are the way. And you always will be. All right? I know you're having a great day. Because it's normal now. But just in case, I'll assume it to be great.